When I first moved into the old farmhouse at the edge of town, the neighbors warned me against exploring the attic. It's just old junk, they said, but I could tell by the looks on their faces that there was more to their words. Curiosity gnawed at me like a hungry rat, and one sweltering afternoon, driven by an insatiable urge to uncover hidden tales, I ascended the creaking stairs that led to the attic's dusty realm. The air was thick and stale, clinging to me like a wet blanket, as I pushed open the door and stepped into darkness. Sunlight barely slivered through the grimy windows, illuminating shadows that danced along the walls like restless souls. In the far corner, beneath a tattered old sheet, I discovered a peculiar chest. Its wooden surface was engraved with symbols I could not decipher, a language older than any I knew. Against the pulsing rhythm of my heart, I slowly lifted the lid, revealing its contents, a collection of fragile photographs, each depicting a different pair of mourners standing graveside. Their faces were alight with sorrow, yet something was eerily familiar about them. As I rifled through the images, I felt the weight of the attic close in. A presence shadowed me thick and suffocating. And then I found it, a photograph of a woman in a dark dress, her face pale and eyes hollow. Beneath her photograph, scratched into the wood, were the words, "She will await you." A chill raced down my spine as I turned to leave, but the attic door slammed shut, trapping me in with the disquieting memories of those who had grieved. Panic gripped me as I recalled the whispered stories of the townsfolk, the ones who claimed the farmhouse was built on hallowed ground where the restless lingered, and those who dared disturb it would face the consequences. Suddenly, the air grew icy, and I heard a low, sorrowful wail echo through the room. The mourners in those photographs stepped out of the frames, drawn to me with tears that blurred their features. "Help us find her. She remains yearning for release." Their voices entwined, a haunting melody that clung to my thoughts, overwhelming my senses. In that moment, I realized the woman in the photograph was no stranger. She was the very embodiment of my deepest fears, beckoning me to unravel the mystery of her grief, a fate I might not escape unscathed. Time seemed to dissolve, leaving me alone with the weight of their sorrow, a dark promise binding me to an eternity of mournful echoes.